Assalamu alaikum dear students, and welcome to today's lecture on consumer behavior. And in this session we will discuss an important and highly influential topic, which is consumer motivation and personality. These two concepts help us understand that why the consumer behaves in a certain way they do, and what drives their decisions, and how their internal psychological processes influence their purchasing patterns. So let us begin with the concept of consumer motivation. Basically, the motivation refers to the inner psychological force that activates, directs, and sustains the human behavior toward achieving a particular goal. In simple terms, it is the why behind consumer actions. So, every purchase decision, whether small or large, is driven by some form of motivation. For example, a student wants to buy a laptop, may be motivated by different academic needs, while another consumer may be motivated by the status or entertainment needs. So, the motivation can be classified into different types, such as psychological or maybe physiological, social, and maybe the personal motivation. So, the psychological motivation include the basic survival needs like food, shelter, and clothing. And the psychological motivation include need for recognition, achievement, and self-esteem. Social motivation arise from the needs belonging to interaction and accepted in society. Personal motivation are personal goals, values, and aspirations. Now let us move forward to one of the most influential theories in marketing and psychology, which is Maslow hierarchy of needs. According to Abraham Maslow, the human needs are arranged in a hierarchy, starting from the most basic needs to the advanced needs. At the lowest level are the psychological needs, which include food, shelter, air, and etc. And these are essential for survival. Once these needs are satisfied, the individual move forward toward the safety needs, which include security, protection, and stability in life. And after the safety needs, next come the individual social needs, such as need of belongingness. This involve relationship, friendship, love, and the sense of belonging to group or a particular community. The next level is esteem needs, which include self-respect, recognition, status, and achievement. And finally, at the top of hierarchy is self-actualization, where the individuals strive to achieve their full potential, creativity, and personal growth. For marketers, the Maslow theory is extremely useful because it helps us segmenting the customers and designing the marketing strategies based on their needs. For example, luxury brand may target the esteem needs, while a basic food brand focus on physiological needs. Now let us discuss another important concept which is called trio of needs theory, developed by McLeod. The theory explains that there are three key needs that influence the human motivation, which is the need for achievement, the need for affiliation, and the need of power. The need for achievement refers to the desire to accomplish goal and excel in task and take responsibility, and the individuals with high achievement needs prefer challenging tasks and seek feedback on their performance. This need for affiliation refers to the desire to build relationships and maintain the friendships and being praised and accepted by others. Such individuals prefer cooperative environments and value the social interaction. The need of power refers to the desire to influence or control others. People with high power needs seek leadership positions and authority in the organizations. These needs are very important in understanding the consumer behavior. Why? Because they influence the product choices, the brand preferences, and obviously the lifestyle decisions. For example, a person with a high need for achievement may prefer productivity tools, while someone with a high need for affiliation may prefer social networking platforms. Another significant contribution in motivation theory is the list of psychogenic needs developed by Henry. According to Murray Henry, human behavior is driven by the set of psychological needs rather than just basic needs, or you can say survival needs. These includes needs such as achievement, such as affiliation, aggression, autonomy, dominance, and exhibition. For instance, the need for dominance reflects the desire to control others, while the need for autonomy reflects interdependence and freedom. The need for exhibition relates to the desire to attract someone's attention. These psychogenic needs help the marketers to understand deeper the emotional drivers behind consumer decisions. Now, moving a bit forward, let us connect the motivation with personality, which is another key concept in consumer behavior. Personality refers to unique psychological characteristic that influence the person's consistent patterns of thinking, feeling, and behaving in a certain way. In simple terms, this is what makes each consumer different from another. Personality plays a very significant role in shaping consumer preferences and brand choices. For example, an outgoing and adventurous person may prefer travel and outdoor activities, while a calm and a reserved person may prefer comfort-based products. There are several theories of personalities that help us explain the consumer behavior. Another theory suggests that human behavior is largely influenced by unconscious motives. According to Freud, personality consists of three parts, which is you can say age, superego, and ID. And ID represent player of or seeking impulses. The ego represents the rational thinking, and the superego represents moral values. Another approach is the trait theory of personality, which focuses on identifying specific personality traits such as introversion, extraversion, and you can say openness and emotional stability. Marketers use these traits to segment the consumer and design targeted advertising strategies. So, understanding the personality will help the marketers to predict how the consumers will respond to different marketing stimuli such as advertisements, packaging, pricing, and branding. One of the most interesting concept in marketing is the product and brand personification. This refers to giving a human-like characteristics to the product or brand. For example, a brand may be described as friendly, honest, adventurous, or maybe reliable. This helps the consumers emotionally connect with the brand, that particular brand, making it more reliable and more memorable. Brands like Nike are often associated with motivation and strength, while the Apple is associated with innovation and creativity. The emotional connection plays a very crucial role in consumer decision making. Finally, let us discuss the concept of self-image. Self-image refers to how the individual perceive themselves. Consumer often choose the products that are consistent with their self-image and the image they want to project to others in the society. For example, a person who sees themselves as professional may prefer formal clothing and premium gadgets, while someone who sees themselves as a trendy may prefer fashionable and stylish products. Marketers use these concepts to position their brands in a way that aligns with the consumer self-image. This helps creating a very strong brand loyalty and emotional achievement. Now, to conclude this part, we can say that the consumer motivation and personality are fundamental element and characteristics of consumer behavior. This helps us understand the internal psychological forces that influence the buying decisions and buying behavior of a particular customer or consumer. By studying these concepts, marketers can design better strategies. They can improve the consumer satisfaction. They can make better decisions, and they can make better strategies of selling and branding their product or service. So this was all for the first part of our lecture, and we will be back in our second part with a separate agenda. Till then, take good care of yourself, dear students. Allah Hafiz.